EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Atlanta, Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside the beautiful Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. He's got his guys in midseason form already, an impressive 3-0 start to the year. On the other side, Falcons head coach Raheem Morris. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading the charge, their lefty QB.
And he went from being the surprise pick of the first round to the full-time starter late in the season, and now he has a chance to take this team to new heights starting in 2025. Really was impressed with him down the stretch, going head-to-head with Jaden Daniels in a huge game. Now he could be their franchise quarterback for the next 10 years.
Run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. A check-in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 18 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games, and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
Second down and 6 now. Robinson with another carry. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. But now he appears to be in some pain. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. In motion goes the tight end. And looking to throw, Penix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
On second down, here's the option. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. When you look at this defense, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Gain of 6. And the Falcons first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's Penix. Sets up the screen to Robinson. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Falcons first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now.
Robinson. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Penix. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Commanders making their way out. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center. Their 6'4" quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
Looking to put a drive together. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, That's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll run here with a rookie. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Now Daniels. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
And the Commanders' first down.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw is Daniels. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Washington.
Daniels looking to throw. Out route to Hill, complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play.
Here's Daniels. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
For Taysom Hill, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Daniels pass.
3rd and 4.
To Noah Brown. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Daniels. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got a key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Taysom Hill from 4 yards out. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more. reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position. Here's a Commander defense as they get set for this next possession. Last drive, touchdown, surrendered. Here, see if they can stop them.
It's always a constant battle of letting the last series go, good or bad, but especially bad. Give up a touchdown. Okay, forget the finger pointing, forget the blame. Go back out and play the defense you know you're capable of and help your team out.
And probably look to the leaders, as always.
As always. They're going to be the ones going to grab some people and say, all right, let's do this thing.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. A play fake. Now Penix. That is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give left side to Robinson. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
To the air, Penix. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. So they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Looking to throw, Penix. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. So no gain on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down. To the air goes Daniels. He's got Brown on the out route complete. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
And it's 3rd down.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. To the right side and intercepted. picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. In motion goes McLeod. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
That's good for a Falcon.
They'll throw with Penix. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Washington ready to try again on offense. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
David Onyemata brought him down. No gain on the play.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 14. And the Washington first down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 1 yard to go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 33. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go play action. Daniels. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Commanders' first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Jalen Walker in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
Well, there's your first ROI, right? Return on investment of their first-round pick. His first NFL sack. I know they want him to be an impact player right out of the gate.
A lot of pressure to put on a young man, but I think you agree he has the ability to deliver on it.
And he just did. Probably the first of many sacks in a long career.
Gay's kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, it's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Here we go on the next drive for Washington. They'll have very good starting field position here as they try to break our tie. And they start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Falcons' 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Commanders.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Samuel. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
from the shotgun, it's Daniels. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And this offense on 3rd down today, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now Daniels. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Gay knocks this one through. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Looking to put a drive together. He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be second down. Here's Penix. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for our Falcons.
And looking to throw, Penix. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
A gain of 27 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Patterson now for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Washington going to go on offense now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and
10. To throw is Daniels. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
First down, Washington.
Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Daniels. They complete it to Hill. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
4 yards.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
And this one is no good. He missed it. But a flag is down here, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they add on and get a little bit of a cushion. It's 20-16 now.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The 49ers at home to take on the Jaguars. And how about a big play here from the Jaguars defense? They come up with the key interception here, one of 2 for them in the game. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Buccaneers bounce back from the loss in Week 3. They move to 3-1 with the W. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Carolina Panthers. And it's a man back from an injury and looking good, Stephon Diggs. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 77 yards for the touchdown. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrase hockey winning coach Herb Brooks. I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Second down in the yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
To the air goes Daniels. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 47 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Gets this one to Hill. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Taysom Hill. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Commanders have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Washington defense getting ready.
At their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They begin the drive with Robinson. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
10 yards. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Robinson gets the toss on the right side.
Able to avoid him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Successful toss play to the right there. It's interesting. Teams seem to run the toss a lot more to the right than to the left.
It's usually a little more natural. Right-handed quarterback, typically your power side running the ball is to the right side with your guard and your tackle. In college football, they used to call it student body right because you had everyone on that side, including a fullback, leading. In the pros, they don't call it that, but it's still the same result.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
Von Miller, a milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with 132.5.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
3rd and 19.
To the air, Penix. And caught by London. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Down the right sideline. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 93 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
46 yards on the play. First down, Commander.
Off the play fake, Daniels. Being chased out left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Washington.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space.
Deebo Samuel. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Back to throw. Daniels. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up fourth down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his fourth down call.
Gay's kick is good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So he's got another field goal, his fourth now in the game. He's making it look easy out there.
He certainly is, and they're always aiming for a swing of the leg that repeats under pressure, right? So nothing's different. He's got that right now because confidence is breeding confidence.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. The Falcons ready to take over. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Over the middle, caught by London. Third down and 1.
A 14-yard gain brings up
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Falcons first down.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll go play action here with Penix. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
A gain of 9 brings up.
Penix going to sneak it. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run it down with Robinson. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 65 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Give every member of that unit a ton of credit for ripping off such a big gain there because you don't get free for that many yards on a counter or misdirection without everybody selling the heck out of it.
Robinson toss play left side.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
Now Penix.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Falcons first
And
down.
London, the motion man right.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw, Penix.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. They'll throw with Penix. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away.
The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go play action. Daniels.
Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
Now Daniels.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Falcons' 18-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
On target over the middle to Hill. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd
To throw is Daniels.
And that's going to be incomplete.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
For the Washington field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Penix. A quick throw there is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, the spin. Well, not only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Here's Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards. And the Commander's 1st down.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
2nd and 10.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Daniels looking to throw. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line.
1st down, Commanders.
Throwing now is Daniels. Pretty move. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
13-yard line.
Back to throw. Daniels. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's got it.
10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling with this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And looking to throw, Penix.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kendall Ford. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line.
But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And the Washington offense heading out. And they've got it 1st and goal at the 3. What a place to start.
They'll try to run this one in. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
They'll try again. And he's going the wrong way again. He'll lose yardage here back to the 5.
And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run for it. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by 9. Just under 2 minutes to go. Now the 4th down stop, the first of a series of events that will need to break their way. But bottom line, they're still alive. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Coverage by Mikey Sanders.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. London hauls this one in. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Falcons first down.
A play fake. Now Penix.
He's got Mooney. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
1 timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
Throw left left side, complete to McLeod. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
To the air, Penix.
He's got the hook up to McLeod. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
3rd and 1.
Penix to the air once more. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. Now 2nd and 4.
Kyle Pitts. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it.
Here now, 3rd down. Penix working out of the gun here.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Going for it all. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as they continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The Commanders' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Commanders,
hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get another road date